Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing our November reading for Geminis. And today we'll be starting, as we have been the last couple months, with your theme of the month. Then we will be moving towards getting a few extra cards from the Angel Tarot deck. We'll be checking in with power animals again this month. And then lastly, we'll be getting some messages from sort of what I affectionately call my goofy angels. So let's go ahead and get started. We have your theme for the month is 3 of Air. And the air cards are all about the the earth. Cards are all about how you make your money and what you need to do to be here on earth. And when I think of the 3 of Earth, it's about collaboration, it's about teamwork, so it's not about doing things on your own. So this is going to be a month where you are really putting in an effort with others to make things happen. And it is about using your creativity and letting that sort of spark fly around that. The other piece that I'm getting is that there is some recognition coming through for you. So when I think of recognition, I think of the fame area of your space when I'm talking about feng shui. And there does seem to be a little bit of fire energy around this, and you know, that recognition. So I feel like this is maybe something that you've been working on for a little while. I feel like there was an incubation period for this project or whatever it was that you were working on, so that sort of incubation period. And now things have come to fruition or are wrapping up in the month of November. Okay. The other thing that I'm seeing is that there is a flow, a new stream of income for some of you. And so it feels more like a little bit of a trickle at this point, but I do see that picking up in the future. So it's something where it's maybe just an extra source of income, you know, maybe just a side business, something like that is what I'm seeing around that. Okay, so let's see what else we have for you Geminis for the month of November. Now we've got your air card. This is the 10 of air, and the air cards are all about the intellect, about your head, what's going on upstairs, as I like to say. And the 10 of air is kind of the coming out of the forest. So this is really about the end of a difficult situation. It's about things looking up for you, things changing. So there is a shift in the energy around you and new things coming through. The other piece that I see around this is that you are going to be letting go of some things that have really been holding you back. And this month of November is a month for you to really look at those things that are no longer serving you. So this can be habits, it can be people, it can be things, stuff, right? It can be foods, you know, there can be a lot of different things. It can even be activities that just at one time felt aligned for you, but no longer feel aligned for you. So that's what I'm getting around that it's, you know, sort of that letting go of some things in this month. And that allows you to feel lighter and then thus move forward. And then we have the Ace of Water, and the water cards are all about the depth of emotion, and this is about falling in love, okay? I'm smiling because Aries had this same card. It was their theme of the month for this month, but you guys have it sort of in the center, which is the present, kind of what you need to know or work on right now. So it can be about falling in love. It can be about falling in love again with the same person, so that sort of resurgence of a relationship, right? Revival of the relationship. The other piece that this can be is, you know, for some of you, you may just be pulling out of a relationship, and so you're not really in, you know, in a space of wanting a new relationship. And this can be about, you know, sort of falling in love with yourself, right? And that spiritual growth and that, you know, kind of the intuition and those types of things growing stronger and deeper for you, okay? The other piece, for some of you, you are going to be moving. So this is about a new home for you. And a new home, I like to sort of put that home in quotes, so that new home can be a physical space. It can be a new home for your heart, a new career, a new, just refurbishing your space, right? Refreshing it. And maybe as you let go of stuff, you're going to be wanting to do some, maybe painting or redecorating or that type of thing this month. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Earth coming through. And again, the Earth cards are all about how you make your money, the things that you need to know to be here on Earth. And this Ten of Earth is about it's kind of a well-rounded card, if you will. It's about a happy family life. There's support for you, financially. Financial security is there for you. So there's a real balance in that particular area. And then the other piece of this is what they're telling me to share with you is to pay attention to the fireflies, and what that means is that delight in those little magical things that are part of nature, that are part of your world. Because fireflies, when you think about, are just kind of cool, like to be able to see them, to watch them, and that type of thing. And it's it's part of nature, but yet, lots of people don't pay any attention to that. So this is about paying attention to those little things and really appreciating and having gratitude for everything in your life. Okay, so let's move into the power animals and see which animals want to help you in the month of November, Geminis. All right. We have the Lizard. Ooh, I don't think I've had this card before. Lizard is dream time, which I really, really like. And that's really about letting your imagination go. Here's the thing. We get intuition in a number of different ways. And what's coming through with the Lizard card this month for you guys is that you need to pay attention to those sort of flashes of vision that you're getting, the dreams that you're having, that type of thing. Pay attention to that, because that's an inkling of what is coming for you, okay? So sometimes there's messages in the, in the dreams that you have, and we'll see what comes up in the deep dive reading, but perhaps I'll share with you my dream interpretation process. For those of you that are in the membership, we'll see about that. We'll see what comes up. All right, and then we have the Lynx, which is about discernment. And this is really, what I like to say about this is it's kind of about like, looking under the rock, if you will. So it's like on the surface things appear one way, but what's really underneath that? Like lift up the hood, see what's underneath, in the engine. Lift up that rock and see what's under there. There's a lot more going on, sort of, and you feel it, but you have been really sort of ignoring that. And so make sure in the month of November that you're paying attention to the gut feelings that you're getting, and that you are taking a look and digging around, right? All right. And then we have Grace, the Swan card. I love this card. This is just a beautiful, and grace is, people think of sometimes grace as being this lofty goal that no one can achieve. And really, I feel like everyone can live their life with grace and with ease. And what this card is about is, again, focusing on the beauty within you and all around you and your connection with everyone, right? Swans just have this beautiful energy, really just gliding and going along with life, right? They're not fighting against anything. They're not, paddling upstream, as it were. They're just present. They're just there. Okay, so let's see what we have for your messages from the angels. A little bit more information for you. All right, we have Celeste. So here it is again. So I think there's definitely many of you that are going to be moving this month. So Celeste is about ushering in the new move, right? And again, that move is physical for many of you. It's a new home for yourself. So a new home as in a new physical home, a new home as potentially a new employer. So it's not going to be all of these things. You know when I'm talking to you what it is for you, whether it's a new house, a new space, a new residence, or if it's a new place of employment. And this is, it's in the works. So you may not actually move in the month of November, but it's in the works, right? And it really, anytime that you move or change positions, it really brings forth some, it stirs up the energy and it brings in some good positive energy. It's like a breath of fresh air, and you're going to feel that, and it's going to be just something that's really going to be good for you mentally, right? It's going to be great. And then we have Crystal. So this is, sort of that faith card, and it is about having faith and hope that the good things that you want are on their way to you. And so with Crystal, I actually feel like what's sort of coming through around this is looking beyond where you are right now. So looking at the horizon, looking at the potentiality, if it were, as it were. So looking at what the potential is, not what's right in front of you. Because sometimes if you just keep focusing on what you have, you just get more of the same, right? And so really taking a look at the horizon and what is the potential there for you. And then we have Angel Lila, who wants you to spend some quiet time by yourself this month. So this is about meditating. This is about spending time alone. This is about processing the thoughts and the emotions and the things that are coming up for you. Journaling would be a great thing for you to do this month. And this is also something that helps you remember that you're strongly connected with Source, you're strongly connected with your angels and guides, and they are there to help you, and they, obviously can help with that patience bit of things as well. So that's what I have for you, Geminis, for the month of November. Now, if you are interested in getting more information, I do offer a deep dive reading that is less than a cup of coffee, and you will get more information about your love life, career, finances, and health, physical, mental, emotional health. So if you're interested in learning more about that, there's a link below. There's also a link below for a feng shui video. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about feng shui and how that works, that information is below as well. For now, relax, have fun, and enjoy your life, Gemini. Much love to you.